This video's featured affiliate is PTO Link, the easy way to connect your tractor's PTO shaft to your equipment. Order yours using the link in the description and receive a 5% manufacturer's discount.
You know, if there's anything I use a lot on my property, it's my front end loader and my box blade. In fact, I consider my box blade kind of the Swiss Army knife of implements, because when I'm not using my brush hog, I almost always have the box blade hooked up to the back. It gives me extra ballast when I'm using my loader, and I appreciate that. But I use it for recovering gravel that's sunken down into my driveway. I saved enough money on gravel the first year that I paid for the box blade with just that cost that I saved. I also use it for knocking the crowns and the weeds out of the driveway and making sure that it's all nice and level. I use it for cutting ditches and swales, and I use it for landscaping. So for all those reasons, I think it's bang for your buck. An outstanding implement. It should be high on your list if you're just getting into property ownership and buying tractors and implements. Now there's 4 things that I think you should think about when you're buying a tractor, and each one of them starts with a W. So I call them the 4 W's. The first W is weight. This is probably the most important part of a box blade because the weight is what gets it down into the ground. And if you've ever had a light box blade and having it chatter along the gravel and not be able to do a very effective job, you know how frustrating that can be. So buy as big a box blade as you can for the horsepower rating of your particular tractor. Now in my case, I had enough horsepower that I was able to easily buy a 7-foot box blade in the intermediate grade. And by doing that, I was able to increase the weight by 33% over a standard duty box blade, which is, I think you'll agree, pretty significant. What's more, they pick up that weight by giving you thicker steel in the critical areas of the box blade. So weight is number 1 on my list. The second thing that you have to keep in mind when you buy a box blade is width. The box blade has to travel outside the width of your tractor. So in the case of my tractor, it's over 5 feet, so I need to use a minimum of a 6-foot box blade. So before you buy one, make sure you know what the minimum width is that you're going to require for your piece of equipment. The next thing is workmanship. Take a look at some of the videos I'm going to put links to at the end of this that will go into detail by manufacturers as to the quality of the workmanship they put in and what they think the key components are to look for when you're shopping for a box blade. And the final W is, where is it made? In this type of economic times, we should all be buying stuff that's made in the USA whenever possible. And after all, it's gonna be better quality anyhow. We can all give a thumbs up to that, can't we? Indicate it down there.